Morning. This morning feels really off for some reason. It's 11:04, so I should probably get my day started. Hey Siri, what is the weather for today?
One moment. Working on that.
Okay, you're taking forever. Come on, lady, let's do this.
Still on it.
Siri is obviously incorrect this morning. I have to go check the weather for myself. Although I do feel a little chilly, I don't think it's 23 degrees outside, especially not here in Texas. So I'm going to go outside and check for myself. Holy guys, I don't think I was expecting this morning. It is absolutely freezing outside here in Texas. When did this happen? Oh my god, look at all this snow. I wish it snowed right here in the middle. Guys, look at my breath. Can you guys see that? I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's absolutely freezing. I was not expecting this at all, but there is something I haven't done so far since I started this vlog, so let's do it. What is going on, you guys? It is CJ. Welcome back to another Flingo vlogs. Today I am going to be freezing my butt off, so instead of doing that, let me go inside and change, and I'm going to take you guys in the day of life of a Texan in the freezing cold weather. So let's go change. Oh yeah, check this out, guys. No power. Fantastic. Okay, so today is most definitely a long sleeve day. I'm saying that we're gonna wear what we used to wear in Australia. I think this will be perfect. Okay, so this is what we got going on today. No power, no electricity, no heater, just a fire. All the way downstairs to keep me warm. Also, here's a pro tip. If you ever have to put on a piece of clothing and it's cold, just hold it by the fire and cook it a little bit and then throw it on. I'm pretty sure it'll warm you up. And this is my only other option other than the fire. I actually kind of like this a lot more because it's more of a direct heat. I need all your heat. Ma'am, how come you're not cold? Explain that to me. What is your secret? Alright, you guys, probably laughing right now for anyone who's not currently in Texas. Probably laughing at me thinking this is overkill. And although, yes, it might seem like overkill, for you guys, this is not overkill for me because it is absolutely cold outside. And I'm not used to this type of weather at all. You know, on average, when it gets cold here, where I live in Texas, it gets about maybe as low as 40 degrees, but it's like 20 something degrees. So I'm not used to this at all. And this is probably my fourth time getting to see snow here in Texas. So it's kind of cool. This is most definitely the most snow that I've seen, and this is most definitely the longest time that I've actually had like an experience with snow overall. So with that being said, we should do some snow activities and then eat breakfast. I mean, really late breakfast. We'll just call it lunch. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of snow to make a snowman, but we got to do all the snow activities that normal people do in snow. So first things first, let's make a snowball. All right, you guys, so trying to do some typical northern snow activities that people do in the snow. I don't know what I'm talking about, but basically I'm trying to do typical snow stuff. Anyway, this is my friend Darnell. If you guys know anything about Darnell, if you watch YouTube, you should know what I'm talking about. If you get that reference, you're awesome. But yeah, this is my friend Darnell because I have no friends and I'm lonely. So him and I were gonna have a snowball fight, and I'm just going to see if I can throw snowballs at him because that's what people do. Come on, Darnell, let's go. All right, that seems like a good enough spot. We're gonna hang you up right there, but just hold still. I promise this is not gonna hurt a lot. All right, I might be from Texas, but here's some tips. The key to making the perfect snowball. Well, what do I know? I don't know anything about snow, but we're gonna wing it. Yeah, that looks like a... This is just powder. How do I compact it? Isn't there supposed to be some sort of compacting technique? Well guys, I don't have a snowball. I have a snow powder, that white stuff that people like a lot. So we're gonna just go throw this at him, and then we're gonna see if we can actually make a snowball. Darnell! I'm not gonna say the other name, but Darnell! That was horrible.
A few moments later.
Guys, I actually made a snowball. It's a pathetic snowball, but it is a snowball. This is a snowball from Texas, because this is how Texans do snowballs. Actually, no, it's not, because everyone knows that Texans do things bigger, but this is how I'm doing my snowball. Oh yeah, and sorry for the loud background noise. They got a neighbor who's got a generator on. He's actually smart. I wish I had a generator. Back to Darnell.
Nice throw!
Nice! Woohoo! Okay, I did hit him, but check this out. I think that's a sign of a good snowball when it sticks to something. That was perfect. Unfortunately, in my backyard, there's not a lot of snow for me to make a snow angel. I think I might see if I can go to the front yard and see if we can do it there. Let's find out. Guys, I'm walking here in my backyard, and check this out. Listen to that crunch. That's solid ice. That is crazy. And then there's like a whole bunch of water that's dripping from my roof. It looks pretty cool, and it sounds pretty awesome. Okay, so I actually might be stuck because this is frozen solid shut. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Let's just go through the front. Looks like our driveway melted away, and so did the snow in the grass, so I don't think we're making a snowman, unfortunately. I think the snow is pretty much all melted water. I mean, it still holds its form a little bit though. That's pretty good. Yeah, see? There we go. Alright, so I went to the front and gathered about almost half a bucket's worth of dirty, rotten snow. So I'm going to attempt to make a snowman. I think I'm going to build him right here. And I think I'll use the rest of whatever snow is here in the backyard to build the other layers. But I think this is going to be enough to build a miniature snowman right here. So with that being said, let's get started. Alright you guys, I'm back. Believe it or not, I stepped away real quick to go in front of the little buddy and warm up my fingers. I'm surprised that gloves, they don't really do much once you start digging your hands in snow. And again, I wouldn't really know, considering that I don't usually deal with this type of weather and activities. But so far, I'm having lots of fun. So I'm going to set up the camera and probably do some sort of time lapse for this snowman build. I have no idea how to build a snowman either, but we're going to wing it. Alright, you guys, so I have just finished building my very first epic fail of a snowman, but let's go ahead and check out the results. Alright, you guys, so I had an absolute blast making my very first epic fail of a snowman, but nonetheless it is a snowman, sort of. Anyway, I'm done freezing my butt off. I'm ready to go back inside. I'm not doing this anymore. As a Texan, this is not normal and I don't appreciate this, so I'm gonna go get warm because that's what a Texan is supposed to do, be warm. Yes, that's a very nice one. Alright, you guys, just to keep proving that I still have no power. Here's the refrigerator, it's not turning on. Anyway, it's really late. What time is it? It's 1 o'clock and I'm just now eating food for the day. So we're gonna have some leftovers IHOP along with an extra egg and probably some bacon. Although there's something I want to try out. Since I'm having breakfast for lunch, I'm going to see if I can cook like a waffle in the pan because the power's out. I can't cook it in the toasters, so I'm gonna give it a try. I think the way I'm gonna do it, it's like the same way that you would cook a piece of bread or toast, like when you toast it in the pan. So I'm gonna put some butter in, and this is the best type of butter you can have, but I'm gonna put some butter in the pan and then flip it over, and let's see if we can cook a waffle. Also, sorry for the low light resolution because I have no light, so I can't make it look pretty on the camera. Anyway, let's give this a try. I'm gonna do this super unorthodox. This I'm actually kind of curious to know how this is gonna come out. Like, I want to say you can cook a waffle in a pan, but I've never tried it before, so I'm kind of curious, kind of excited. I hope it tastes good. All right, that butter is cooked, so here goes nothing. Please cook. All right, party people, I don't know how well you can see this, but this actually came out better than I thought. Ooh, it's ready. That came out better than I thought. I know that it's kind of dark on some parts, but for not using the toaster, I'm gonna take that as a win. So I'm gonna let this butter kind of melt, and then we're gonna go ahead and cook the rest of this breakfast. Sheesh, nice. Check this out. I don't know how good it looks on camera, but my bacon, the waffle actually came out a lot better than I thought. So we just found out right here on this channel that you can cook a waffle in the pan. I know, such great achievements and progression towards humanity. Anyway, and then this is my leftover hash brown and eggs from IHOP. I just decided to reheat it in the pan. But as always, none of that matters unless we taste it, so let's taste it. I think first things first, let's go for the waffle. Oh my goodness. I hope this tastes good. I hope the middle's cooked. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. It tastes good. It's cold. And I don't know if it's cold because... I'm not sure if it's cold because it's cold from the freezer or if it's cold because it's actually cold in the house. Like, I don't think the house is very hot. The house should be probably around 30 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm not really sure. But like I said, it does taste good, but I don't think the middle got cooked. I think it's actually cold because it was in the freezer, if that makes any sense. But I mean, I'm still gonna eat it. It just, I'm ready for the electricity to come back on. Hello, visitor. How are you, mama? Alright, so far I'm about halfway done with my breakfast, lunch, brunch. Not bad. Okay, so far the day in the life of a Texan and freezing weather. This is my review so far with what we did this morning. Not gonna lie, I actually had a lot of fun building that snowman and making the snowball. I really wish I had a chance to make a snow angel. Anyway, I saw a lot of people on the internet the other day cracking jokes at Texans, talking about how we're like big and badass and we have all these guns, but we can't handle driving and a little bit of a weather change. And I know that a lot of people are just kind of messing with us, but it's kind of dumb. A lot of us don't usually deal with this type of weather like at all. This is a very rare occasion where we get such cold weather. Like I said earlier, a lot of the weather that's cold, it doesn't get really more cold than past, I would say, 40 degrees. So it's kind of crazy that it's gotten like at freezing. And then the last few times, like I've said, in my lifetime, I think it snowed about maybe 3 other times, including this one, which would be 4. But those 3 other times, the roads were not covered in snow and ice. This is the first time that it snowed here where even the roads are covered in snow and ice. And I don't expect someone from here to really know how to handle those type of situations, because it's almost like we live in Texas where it's hot, not cold. But yeah, a lot of people have been making jokes and stuff, but honestly, I really don't care. I just think it's kind of stupid. Anyway, so far to rate my experience with the day in the life of freezing, it's pretty fun. I think it would be a lot more fun if I had the electricity working and they didn't take away the electricity. But if I'm being completely honest, this really is no different than like when I go camping. I used to do a lot of camping back in the day, so this really isn't that much different than that. It's just almost like camping inside the house. Anyway, yeah, so we're gonna be doing a couple other things today, but I'm gonna quickly finish eating my food and then I'll see you guys shortly. Alright, you guys, so I have a couple other things that I want to do today. I felt like it was the perfect opportunity to check it out. So I have this inverter right here. It's a 1100 watt inverter from Krieger. I wanted to check it out and give it a test. Now is the perfect time to do it. Also, now is the perfect time and chance to try out my solar panel, since there's sun outside. There's sun outside, and we have no electricity in the house. So I'm also gonna give that a try. I gotta hook up like a whole system together. So I'm going to open this box and then we're gonna see what happens. All right, you guys, so I got the solar panel out here. Unfortunately, of course, as soon as I want to go test something out with the solar panel, it decides to get really cloudy outside. So I don't even know if this is really gonna work. However, so I got the solar panel kind of out there, and I have an indicator right here saying that I am getting this blinking light. It basically means that I'm getting energy pulled from the sun through the solar panel, and it's coming through. So I'm gonna hook up the inverter to the battery and hopefully, fingers crossed, it works. I don't think it will though, because these connectors look really big and I don't know if that's gonna fit over the battery, but I'll give you guys an update in a second. Okay, party people, so moment of truth. I got the no sun in the sky hitting my solar panel. Again, this is telling me that I am getting power though from the sun, and it's going through here, through the battery, and the battery is supposed to go through the fuse, which is supposed to convert all of that solar energy into usable energy so we can charge stuff like my cell phone. So with that being said, moment of truth. Here we go. I'm gonna turn it on in 3, 2, 1. No! I'm just kidding, guys. It works absolutely fine because I'm a genius. Just kidding. It was off. It was actually off. I thought it was on the on switch, but it turns out it was off. So it works. Let's go. So as you guys can see, we're getting about 12.4. Is that volts? I think that might be volts. I'm not really sure. Don't quote me because I don't know anything about this, but we are getting juice, so that's pretty dang awesome. But it's not showing if this is actually charging. All right, party people, so I moved everything indoors, got the ghetto set up with the duct tape. But it's still working just fine. I had to make a couple of tweaks, but here's the battery, here's the inverter, duct tape. So as you guys can see, it's working. I got it inside of the house because I can't charge my stuff outside. It's been fluctuating between 12.2 and 12.3 volts, but it looks like it's charging. And actually, I think it's fluctuating because it's now charging two things. So I now have my Apple Watch charging, and then I have my phone charging. So pretty awesome setup. Not gonna lie, you guys should check this out. Krieger sponsor me. Alright you guys, so I'm going to quickly step out of the house, get in the truck. I kind of want to go down the street, cross through the neighborhood a little bit, and kind of see what it's looking like for people who have to go to work or school tomorrow. I kind of just want to see if things are actually going to open up tomorrow. So I'm just going to quickly venture out onto these roads and see how bad it is still. So let's go. There's my neighbor's snowman. I think they did a lot better job than I did, but there's another Texas snowman for you guys. All right, out on the road, it looks like we got some lights that are out. It's pretty gnarly. It also looks like we still have some snow on the road, but it doesn't look like it's all too bad. It looks like the tire tracks, for the most part, has kind of separated all the snow on the road. But yeah, there's still some snow and ice, but it's not that bad. And the neighborhoods, some of them are still covered in snow and ice, but it looks like for the most part, about, I would say 85% of it is gone or melted away. So apparently they're saying that tomorrow we could expect it to get worse again. But that's only if it decides to rain, which would cause the snow and the ice. So as long as it doesn't do that, we'll be fine. It'll just be really cold, but we'll see. Fingers crossed. Looks like a lot of the restaurants are still pretty closed. Pizza Hut's closed. I saw Popeyes and Taco Bell are closed. I'm pretty sure this Burger King coming up is also going to be closed. So looks like a lot of places are still closed. The streets, they're pretty open. Oh boy, can't wait to see what this is all about. Nice. All right, so I'm seeing that the Wendy's is open. Oh my goodness, look at the line. Well, you guys, just here at Whataburger trying to get a burger, and I guess some commotion in the ocean just had to happen. You know, just can't have a nice burger without the cops being here. I don't even know what's going on, but this should be pretty interesting. Well guys, it's nighttime now and there's still no power. Although I do have a lantern, not a lantern, I have a lamp that's plugged up to that inverter in the other room. So it's pretty cool that it works, but yeah, you know what they say, we live in a society. Anyway, you guys, just trying to stay warm by the fire tonight. Another night with no power. So it's gonna be pretty cold, but I'm not gonna lie, I kind of enjoy this. This is really no different than just going on a camp out. So I think some people are overreacting with the power going out and stuff, but then again, I shouldn't really expect much from people who don't do things like camping. The driving, on the other hand, is not an overreaction because we're not equipped for stuff like that. Anyway, yeah guys, I had a fantastic day, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun with the snow, and then also trying to figure out how I can give myself power in case the power does not turn on again tomorrow. So we'll see what happens, but thank you guys so much for enjoying this day. This was a day in the life of a Texan, freezing today. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. CJ signing out. Later.